you don't really expect to completely change your lifestyle later in life and go for something really off the wall that you never saw coming. So I remember it was such a nightmare for us to vacation, and when you vacation, you plan all the things, you haul all the things to the beach, you set up, and within 5 minutes, Trent was miserable, crying and ready to go back to the room. And it was super frustrating. And we visited every high-end surf shop. I'm gonna have to do this, I'm gonna have to fix it for him.
Basically, I started at the beach and I just had a huge problem with chafing. I went to my mom about it and she used her chemistry knowledge and just kind of cooked something up one day. And she was like, here, just try this out. And I threw it on and it worked instantly. Instant relief, went away. Yeah, she put a verse on the back of every tube, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That is one of the best decisions my mom has ever made. She's very God-oriented. She does everything through the Lord, and He's done wonderful things in her life, and it's just great to see from afar because I get to learn from it and see actually that God is real and He works in everybody's lives.
And it just went from there. We just started making this product in our kitchen until I thought I was going to have a nervous breakdown of trying to make the product and work my full-time job. And I went to my partner in life. I went to Wayne and I said, I'm going to lose my mind doing both. I think I just need to stop this Salty Britches thing and go back to my comfortable career. And he said, no, you can't do that. Or let me engineer how we can bootstrap this business and you go for that. Over here, you're getting letters written from people that have really appreciated this product you've created.
It's funny. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna hit a lot of walls. We're probably gonna spend a lot of money and waste a lot of money, but we'll learn along the way. And it was exciting from that standpoint. And just to watch it getting built, and then the military aspect has really been exciting because just, getting into that has been, because we're patriots at heart, big time. Yeah, it's a constant grind, but there's a lot of good, and I'd say there's more good than there is bad. And I know how special this journey is, and I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. Try to support her every way I can, any way I can.
Everything we did is against normal life. We literally uprooted our family, sold everything we owned, moved to a tiny house with no closets, changed churches, changed schools, and everybody supported us. They're like, do this, go for it. It's not normal. It's not a typical life, but it's been so wonderful for our family. Things just line out. You cannot have meltdowns for failures. They're all opportunities. They're all ways to learn and grow. You just lean into those doors that open and you just walk through it and it takes care of itself. And that's exactly what's happened. But doing this for my son, I think is why I did it, because I was so desperate to help him. I thought this was just for a surf shop. That's all this business was. That it wasn't going to do anything more than that. And that was okay. And I could not have been more wrong. And that's what you get as a human for deciding what your future is and trying to control it all. But if you don't, then all the opportunities appear. And if you train yourself to look for them and to look for the good and to do it based on your value system, you see it. They open up to you. But if we filter big decisions through these values, it works out. It always works out. And that's not always easy, because in this secular world, it's getting less and less to find people that believe like you do. And I don't want to judge anybody that doesn't believe like I do. That's completely misaligned. that's not the thing here. It's just the proof is in seeing the Lord bend and move time and space and following those open doors. And sticking to that always works in our favor. But the community that came out of this was really special and really by accident. I'm not even exactly sure how we did that. Again, I don't take credit for it. I think the good Lord did it. I don't think I could have done any of that. It wasn't me. It was the people that used the product and wanted to share it with other people. And we had chosen a long time ago, all right, let's shoot for really difficult to treat situations and see if our product works in those environments. The hardest of the hard, which have the hardest of the hard people. And it did, and it worked. And because it worked in those really difficult situations, it kind of trickled down to others. And it goes against mass marketing. Everything we've done is the opposite of what they tell you to do. Go for the largest group of people. Go for the most common, lowest denominator. We just flipped that upside down and went for the smallest group of people and the most difficult to treat, which was a gamble. But I just felt that's what we needed to do to prove this niche product. And the community evolved out of that because so many of those people have their own following because they're doing these really hard things. And then they're endorsing our product. It just kind of developed. And we never hid our faith throughout that entire process. And that's a lot of our community. And they come out in support of our faith. And now more and more of them are open with their own faith. And there are conversations about it. I have letters in there that people have written me because we've been honest about our faith and been open about it. It's just, the community just developed on its own. That, again, I think it was just one of God's plans. I would have known how to do that. I still don't know how to do that. It just kind of happened. And it's like there's a sweet spot of, okay, the good Lord said go for this, and there was every reason not to, but we did it anyway. And we did it because of the feedback for Salty Britches. We did it because of the stories that we heard from people. We did it because of the many emails that we received, the letters that we received. Like, how does that even, you just don't expect that to happen. And it was like fuel for us to really follow this dream and to really make these sacrifices that our family had to really sacrifice. And everybody was all in. And it's been the best thing to happen to our family. It's been very difficult, but we're right where we're supposed to be, and we feel that strongly.
Salty Britches is an extension of her desire to help other people. I couldn't think of a more fitting product for Amy Tucker to be the face of the brand of than something that's going to help people. It's paid huge benefits for my family. We use it in everyday adventures in our life and things that we do. Honestly, we use Salty Britches on a daily basis in our family, and you know, it's one of those products that, since you know the creator and the founder and the person that it was their vision and their mission in this world to bring that to the public, that's been so amazing to see, because really Amy's life is a testament to helping people and trying to make people do better and live a better life, and this product does. I mean, it really makes discomfort in your world bearable, and I think that's something that's really I couldn't imagine a more fitting product to be a testament to her Christian walk in life and her desire to help people than a product that's its sole intent and purpose is to help people.
Whatever you commit to do, give it to God and let God do what God's going to do. And I believe Amy did that with Salty Britches, and since its inception, sitting on Folly Beach, I think in, maybe 8, 9, close to 10 years ago, I've watched God work through the vision that He gave to her. So Amy, one of the biggest things that I would love to just remind you of as you continue this vision, this passion for Salty Britches, with anything that God gives to us, it is not always easy. There will be struggles, there will be troubles, there will be hardships, there will be questions of why. But I'm reminded of the writer of Hebrews chapter 12 that reminds us to run the race with perseverance that is set before us. And the writer also goes on and shares this beautiful image of this race that the great cloud of witnesses are cheering us on. So that's a reminder that the saints who have gone before us are saying, come on, Amy, you got it. Keep doing what God has called you to do and finish this race that He has called you to. And you got this, and we're proud of you, and we're thankful for what God is doing through you and Salty Britches.